Hey, Gary Guth here with bagpipelessons.net. This is the first of a few videos that I'm going to be doing here on playing the bagpipe. I apologize sincerely for not a lot of information over the last 6 months. My wife and I moved, and the house is under construction for 4 months. So here I am. We're back to it. One of the most popular tunes is Scotland the Brave. As a matter of fact, most popular tune is Amazing Grace, and Scotland the Brave comes in as number 2. And I love Scotland the Brave. Scotland the Brave has a lot of good stuff in it, and my job is to teach you how to practice this week. And so, that being said, Scots Wahey, or Scotland the Brave, has some good things. Well, it has the C doubling coming from 4 different positions. It also has an E doubling coming from B position. And so, those are a little bit tricky and stuff. But again, my job is to teach you how to practice this week. And so I'm just going to take a few of those examples and show you how we break them down. Okay, so let's talk about low A to the C doubling. Okay, so it's not about music initially, it's about coordination. So the most important thing I think that you could do if you're having a problem, a lot of people have a problem when they're playing a C doubling, in that they'll go low A, and then they'll go like this, and they'll play 2 D grace notes in there, where instead of keeping this finger stationary. Okay, so the first thing that you should do is talk your way through the process. Okay, so I'm going to go A, G grace note, C, D grace note, A, G grace note, C, D grace note. It even has a rhythm to it. Do you hear that? A, G grace note, C, D grace note, A, G grace note, C, D grace note, A, G grace note, C, D grace note. See that? A, G grace note, C, D grace note. And so you talk your way through it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to play it to the quarter note. So do you hear my feet? Better yet, put a metronome on. You got a metronome? Metronomes are great. So I've got the metronome on about 80 beats per minute. Okay, so I'm just going to play the movements to the quarter note. So I'm going to play as many repetitions to the quarter note as it takes for me to get used to playing like that. So if I'm making a bunch of mistakes, what I want to do is maybe play 20 of them in a row where I'm not making any mistakes. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play it to the 8th note. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and. Okay, then I'm going to change the rhythm. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Okay, so that's to the 8th note, or that's kind of big, slow, and open. I'm playing it like that. I'm going 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. But the doubling is actually played at the speed of the 16th note. So I'm going 1, 2-E, 1, 2-E. Okay, so you have C doublings from 4 different positions in Scotland the Brave. Probably the most tricky one, here, let me turn this off. Probably the most tricky one is playing B to the E doubling. Okay, so here I am in B position. I've got to do 2 things to get to that E doubling. I've got to lift for my G grace note, and I have to change to E position at the same time. So I'm going to go B, G grace note, B, G grace note, B, G grace note, B, G grace note, B, G grace note. See, again, I'm talking my way through this. B, G grace note, E. So when I close my G grace note to E position is when I close this finger here. B, G grace note, E. B, G grace note, E. B, G grace note, E. B, G grace note, E, F grace note, B, G grace note, E, F grace note, B, G grace note, E, F grace note, B, G grace note, E, F grace note. See what I'm doing? Now I'm going to put my metronome on, and I'm going to play that to the quarter note. Listen. Okay, then once I've mastered that, then I'm going to play it to the 8th note. Okay, then I'm going to adjust the rhythm. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. And then finally, 1, 2E, 1, 2E. So see, the doublings are actually performed at the 16th note level. 2E, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2E. Like that. 1, 2E. Okay? That's how we practice Scotland the Brave. In my book, I have my book, Bagpipes for Beginners. I've taken a whole page to do some prep drills for Scotland the Brave. And so I have, of course, Scotland the Brave is where I introduce the Torlua. And then I have the doublings, the C doublings from 4 different positions. Oh, here's one, A to a grip on B. All right, so you want to talk your way through this one too. A, G, D grace note, B. 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 I even have a rhythm going too, don't I? So I put my metronome on, and I'm going to play it. As a matter of fact, one of the best places to start the metronome on is about 90 beats per minute. That's about how fast, when you're marching and stuff in a parade, you're going about 90 beats per minute. So I would play it to the quarter note like that, and then I'm going to play it to the 8th note. And then I'm going to change my rhythm to the proper rhythm. 1, 2, and 3. And then finally, 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2. Okay, there's another one. So again, I have, those are my prep drills for Scotland the Brave. The important thing is, do you have a practice routine? You know, I have it's sort of like if you catch on fire, what do they tell you to do? Stop, drop, and roll, right? So if you're playing through a tune and all of a sudden you have an issue with something, stop. Take your pencil, circle the problem, isolate it, okay? And then drill it out. How do you drill it out? Well, the first thing I would do is talk my way through the problem. Then the next thing I would do is play it in those steps. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. You can call me. I'm happy to help you out. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching this video.